Welcome to Gilmore Pictures Eco Video Series. On this video, we're going to paddle up beautiful Holmes Creek, climb over beaver dams, and dive with gators. With rainfall levels down, I decided to carry out a plan that I'd had for almost a year, to visit a little-known spring named Jack Paul Springs. This is a second magnitude spring located along Holmes Creek. This is a portion of Holmes Creek that's a little less traveled than areas that are closer to popular places like Cypress Springs. Since this part of Holmes Creek gets less traffic, it feels a little more gatory. You know, that place that you might just expect to find an alligator. After mapping it out, it's roughly about a mile or so to get to Jack Paul Spring from Fanning Branch Landing, where I launched from. The trouble with Holmes Creek is it splits in numerous places and then converges back together. So sometimes you're not sure if you're going the right way or not, and sometimes you run into dead ends. Getting back on track after a wrong turn, I decided to stop at this little bank to check my GPS coordinates. Fortunately, there was no sign of alligators at this bank. They like places like this to sun themselves. I had a feeling that I had missed my turn. The place that I suspected looked very stagnant, but I kept paddling up the creek and came to another spot that looked like it might be a spring run. But unfortunately it proved not to be. Should be a no-go spring run. Let's get back in the creek. Okay, so I missed my turn and got backtracked. Hopefully we'll find it. So back down the creek we go. On my way back down the creek to the place that I highly suspected to be the actual spring run for Jack Paul, I stopped at another little slough and checked out this rush of water. This is crystal clear, cold spring water, not from the swamp. I would later find out why this water is coming out here.
I don't think that's Jack Paul Springs. So heading back up.
Welcome to the actual Jack Paul spring run. And yes, it looks stagnant and kind of nasty for a spring run, but you can see the telltale sandy bottom there. Soon I'll learn the reason why this spring run is so stagnant, and there's water coming out at other places.
Look at that. Beaver dam.
Now I know why the spring run was stagnant and water was coming out at different places in the swamp unusually. Thanks to our beaver friend's massive dam, the water is being diverted from the spring run throughout the swamp, but I have to get over the dam to get to the spring.
More over beaver dams and I want to see the spring. This pool I got here.
Here you can find an old dock and picnic table. The property surrounding the spring is privately owned. Apparently a man-made berm is designed to separate the swamp water from the spring. Of course the beavers have totally blew that idea out of the water.
Alligator up here.
Well, the last thing I wanted to see deep in here was an alligator jumping off a log into the water. Fortunately, he wasn't very big, but I was hoping he went the other way.
Jack Paul Springs.
Jack Paul Springs has at least 3 vents. This is probably the main vent and the deepest you can see into. That was pretty cool. Let's check out the second vent. Oh, wait. I guess I found that alligator. So there's an alligator just chilling on a spring vent. I guess I better check my surroundings more to make sure none of his buddies are hanging around too. Alright, swim with alligators. That's cool.
Dive with an alligator out here in the middle of nowhere. Go down there.
It's about time for me to get out of here. Little buddy needs to probably come up for some air pretty soon. I don't want to be in his way, and daylight's getting short. I believe this is the third vent for Jack Paul Springs.
Beaver down again. Looks like this place is in disarray. Nobody's been here in a while, probably. Oh, the alligator moved in. Beaver down.
Beavers are a native species to this part of Florida. However, I wonder what the detrimental effects are to our springs' health when they block spring runs with their dams and flood the entire swamp.
Beaver down.
I probably have about 25-30 pounds of gear on the front of this board. You have to stand on logs and branches because you'll sink in the mud.
Now.
The creek splits off in another direction, but I'm going to go back through this little shortcut that I came through earlier. So I drifted past the landing and scouted down the creek a little ways. And on the way back, I almost take a spider right in the face before I get to the landing. How about that? Well, I hope you enjoyed my adventure to Jack Paul Springs. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and the like button. We got many more videos coming soon.